your phone for the past 5 minutes.
Still show up on mine.
Pull this live feed up for him.
I live in hotels, tear out the walls. I have accountants.
Hello, Jessica. Hello, Kevin.
They say I'm crazy, but I have a
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, good morning, Kev. Good morning, Jessica.
I'm just looking
Maybe.
for clues at the scene of the crime.
Anyway, we had to.
Are you touching my soundboard?
Well, I didn't want Facebook to shut us off.
Oh, okay.
So, because if you play too much of a song, they'll
Right.
they'll
Yep.
they'll
Hello,
pause.
Beth.
Yeah. Hey, Beth. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Coffee with Friends. How you doing, brothers? Yeah. See, it just popped up.
Wonderful. They already kick us off.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So, well, we're still up on the other feed. So, anyhow, welcome to Coffee with Friends. We're here at Apocalypse Studios. Pimo here brought along a friend here to join us this morning. You want to introduce your friend?
This is Larry Homan. How's it going, Larry?
Going
Good.
good, guys.
Yeah, we got to get used to just attaching the mic to our face
Right,
and talking out.
It's going good, guys.
Much better.
Yeah. So anyhow, we all survived the Makers Fair.
We did barely.
Barely.
We did, yes.
Yeah.
There was a hiccup or two, but we got through it. And
Just like there is with our shows.
right. Why would that be any different?
You know, maybe that's why we don't get asked to play over at Gunners, because they've watched our shows and they go, "Holy shit, they're full of
That-
technical difficulties."
Yeah, I confronted Jordan though. I was
Did
like,
ya?
so if you ever need somebody, we're always here for you. If you ever need somebody, and she's like, well, not this Wednesday, but what are you doing next Wednesday? So maybe we'll get a gig for next Wednesday. So,
There you go.
There you go.
During the roll-in.
yeah, during
Hell
the
yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
over at
Very
Gunners
nice.
and Gunners here in Winthrop.
Yep. They have a every Wednesday. They have a roll-in. So cars, bikes.
It's just getting started, so it's
Yeah.
there's something that they're starting to do, and I think it'll come around.
Hopefully. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah. The first night they did it, when they actually had Bill Litzow play.
Yep.
It was pretty packed.
Was it
Yeah.
good? Yeah.
I know. So
Well, we'll play and we'll take care of that.
yeah, crickets. You know, maybe we should change our band name to Crickets.
We can't. We have so many things that say
Oh yeah, and we got balloon animals.
we have balloon animals.
No.
That's amazing.
Bill Haley might come back from the grave. And
Yeah,
launch
Bill
again.
Haley.
Oh yeah,
No, Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly and the
Yeah.
Crickets. Yeah.
It was Bill Haley
Bill
in the
Haley.
comments.
There we go.
yeah. Don't get Music Man over here, all
Right?
in a twist.
It's like when I'm not here and you guys start talking about Kiss,
Yeah.
and you guys had no clue what you were talking about.
Doesn't
A
matter.
little bit.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we knew it was about. So he wasn't. Every time he can't make it, we just love to drive the shit out of him because he loves Kiss and he loves Alice Chalmers tractors.
Crackers.
So crackers, something like that. And
He's the farm boys coming out.
so we were sitting there and we just start talking randomly about Kiss or Alice Chalmers or Cars, and he was just sitting in his van listening on a trip with his family going, I want to say something.
I actually pulled over so I could start texting and go, that's not right. That's not right.
Just let it go, man. Just let it go.
That's what my wife was like, just drive. I'm like, you can't.
I can't.
I can't.
That
do
was
it.
wrong. They said John Deere was good. What the hell?
I mean, they must be because they're, still around selling tractors. So.
Go green.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Crickets again.
I was just going to say that.
David Bowie and his crickets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Something
Jesus.
like that.
Got it. It hurts. It physically hurts to talk to you sometimes.
That's good.
But no, so we had the Makers Fair,
Yes.
and I feel, my personal opinion, it was a success for its first year. We had 15.
I believe that's what it was. 14 or 15.
Yeah,
14.
vendors.
It was
it was hot.
Yeah, it was.
really hot, and some people called in and canceled because it was so hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
But talking to the vendors, and I'll get to you, but I kind of went around, talked to all the vendors, introduced myself. If you need something, let us know. And I
Yep.
know you were doing that too.
Yep.
And they all said it was good for the first show. Everybody sold something.
Good. I was kind of worried about that.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
you get all these people out here and they don't,
Right.
granted, they didn't have to pay to get in. We didn't have a booth fee or anything
Correct,
like
yeah.
that, but it worked out well.
And I think I was thinking about it last night. That's the key. If we can keep bringing the vendors in, the people are going to be like, oh, they're
Yeah.
doing it again. We're going to come down, and
Yep.
And hopefully next year it's not 99 degrees and
Right.
Well, they're talking doing it in September. You said maybe.
Well, so that depends on who you talk to, because I talked to a couple of the other people. They're like, "What? I've never heard that." I'm like, oh, "Okay."
Kind of like our funding for the tents.
Yeah.
Kind of like our fun.
Same.
We were told this, and then this happened, and yeah. But no
And-
bitterness there at
And
all.
we do need
Um,
to say thank you to all the people that helped us out with the tents.
Yeah.
I
So,
spent
Beth just made she notices you don't talk shit about Alice Chalmers when Bob Senior's around.
I think
Have you shook his hand?
Right?
Yes, I have.
I think Brad's afraid of him.
I'm afraid of him. He's 76 years old. And
He's a
I wouldn't stand up
silent,
to him yet.
quiet type that you just know is
Yeah.
if his fuse lit, run.
Oh, I've done it.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Sure
I
you
bet you have. You push enough buttons around here.
Right. But yeah, so anyway, the like you said, the fact that it's free and we're trying to help the artists and stuff get going. It's
Yeah.
not, we're not doing this. There's no money. It's just to do it for the people, because we all are in it in one way or another.
Yeah.
Whether it's music or art or whatever, we're all involved, and I think that's the key to keeping it going.
Definitely.
Well, I'm gonna have to say, if you guys weren't in on this, and it was just me, I would have just said fuck it. And
You did.
I know I did a few times. A few times I did.
Let's
At
hear
one
you now.
point, Brad's pager went off and he just got up and ran away from us.
Right. Yeah.
That,
you
that was
just took
during my interview with the chamber.
Yes. I watched that. That
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm watching it, all of a sudden I hear this beep, 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 and all of a sudden you just see me go, Fook.
she's interviewing Brad and asking questions, and it beeps. He goes, "Oop, gotta go!" And she quick goes over to the other person. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was fun. And then thank God it was just kitty corner.
Well, I saw
Yeah.
you were running, like you're starting to turn, and then you went that way, and I'm like, "Where's he going?" And we're
Yeah.
all like, "He's running.
I seen Karen.
Brad's running."
I think we were all a little shocked.
Yeah.
Just, it
I
wasn't
was
the-
shocked.
It wasn't the fact that there was a call. It was simply the fact that he was running.
He was running.
I was running. Yeah, well, because I was going to go to my car, and then I'm like, why am I driving to the ambulance barn when it's right there?
Yeah.
So I just ran there, and I was texting people on the way, hey, just show up. I'm here at the address. And people are looking at me like, oh, so you've got a patient in the restaurant. Here you are going, oh, so anyway.
So, did everything turn out okay? Or can't I don't know what I can ask.
Yeah, everything
But-
turned out okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
good.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
And if it wouldn't, you would have been like, no, you can't ask.
So just so you know now that if you collapsed or died or were dying or something like that, I would run to make sure you were okay.
Oh,
You know what? I don't think he would.
I don't think he would either.
No, I totally
Sit
would.
down, take a drink of coffee.
He would run, and they're like, his name is Robert Pulse. He's like, oh, never mind.
Is that a Fight Club thing?
We don't talk about that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
So how did things go for you yesterday, Larry?
Pretty well. It was a little slow. Like
Yeah.
we talked about
Yep.
the whole traffic situation and signage.
Yep,
I
that's
think
the one thing we've
that's-
learned.
That's the
Yeah.
key right there. But I met some really cool people and made a few sales.
Good.
Good.
Yes. I bought one. I don't know if you want to hold it up to the camera up there. So there's like just a ton of beautiful pieces of jewelry there. And I almost lost it within an hour of having it. So I realized it should not go on my pinky.
Yeah.
So, and then I put it on my ring finger, and then I was sitting there talking for a while, and I go, "Oh crap! No, 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 no!
Let's
What's
not
going
get that
on with
rumor
this
going.
finger?" Yeah. So, but yeah, man, your pieces are awesome. I looked at Jared's that he had bought, and he was telling me about it. I'm like, "Oh my god, that is so cool!" Just not just the actual making it, but like the history behind each one and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. What started you on that?
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I make coin rings. So I take any kind of coin and I can turn it into a ring. And I was on YouTube one night, just scrolling, and came across this video of somebody making coin rings, and I didn't even know it was a thing, but I was instantly fascinated because I love coins,
Yeah.
and I had never worked with metal or jewelry before, so it was
Nice.
kind of a cool thing to just go into.
Oh yeah. And then it just took off.
Yeah.
So do you do other shows like the market?
I do some shows. I don't do a lot. I'm actually represented in a gallery up in Lindstrom.
Okay.
Cool.
Claudia Gallery up in Lindstrom.
Wow, that's
So,
cool.
Is that where you did some of your art shows, or just coins there?
I have a few paintings up there hanging on the walls, but there's a little display of coin rings up there as well. So
Wow,
So
that's cool.
And he doesn't just do the coin jewelry. He paints too. I don't know if you got
Yep.
to see some of his
I did,
paintings.
yeah.
It's beautiful
They're
work.
very impressive.
Yeah.
Must be nice to have talent. That'd be cool.
it helps in
I
some
bet.
situations.
First of all, you can make a wooden box sound like an entire drum set. That's pretty damn good.
That
dude.
was an accident.
Yeah, well, it happened.
It was a
I
happy
just-
accident.
I just accidentally had this really cool box in my car. I accidentally knew how to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, I can't draw a stick figure, so.
Everybody can draw a stick figure. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hold you to that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm calling bullshit on that one.
Okay, I can't draw a good stick figure, maybe.
Okay, I'll accept that answer.
Wasn't that all in the eye of the beholder?
2 legs and 1 arm.
Right.
So
This is a guy who got bit by a shark. I mean, one arm.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Hmm.
There you go. I did pretty well with book sales.
Good.
Yeah. And then
You sold out of your new one, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You sold out? Good.
Actually, I sold more books when I wasn't at my
Wow,
table.
That's because I'm a hell of a salesman.
I guess.
Yeah,
All
I should have
right.
just.
Yeah. How many of them did you autograph for him?
None.
Oh,
I
okay.
waited till they got back for that.
I'm like sitting there. I come back, and then all of a sudden, he goes, "Oh, come here." And I go, "What?" He goes, "Okay, well, these guys here pre-ordered. Here's their name and phone number, and we sold
Sign
these
this
ones.
one.
Yeah, I need you to sign this one." Blah blah. I'm like going, I got a manager now.
Right. All right.
I didn't even take my 20%.
What a guy.
Yeah, the first one's always free.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything after that.
He was walking away the first time, and I was like, "They're all $4, right?" Yeah. You never told me how much they are. I don't know. What am I doing here?
It was inside the cover.
I opened up
Oh,
the first
yeah,
one, and I was
okay.
like, "Oh, there's a number there. Oh, that must be it."
Hello, Kathy Ellen.
And Brad did pick the worst spot out of all the
I
tents
guess.
that we.
Oh
sat
my
up.
god.
That was crazy.
I sat there for 45 minutes, and the side of my face and my neck is like torched. Like, holy
Well,
crap!
Originally, I told you, I'm like, "Oh, dude, I'm not feeling very good. I'm gonna go in and grab a drink of water. Can you watch my table for a little bit?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." And then they came around with the camera interviewing the vendors, and so it's talking a little bit. I don't even know what I said because I don't think you can hear me on the video.
Oh.
We can hear you.
Oh, I just can't hear, I guess. So, but
What?
Huh?
What?
Who? And then all of a sudden, and then I got paged. I was thinking while I was in there, and I'm like, oh shit, Pimo's cooking out there in the sun.
Yeah, that was. And I wonder if we have to put the tents almost touching instead of having a space between them.
I was thinking about that
And then
as
it would
we.
have,
More shade.
it would have been
Yeah.
more shade. And then
As
if you
the-
put a something on the end, then everybody would be in shade.
Yeah.
So it's a learning process. I've
Mhm.
never. I mean, I've helped put on events and done stuff, but nothing like this. So it's going to be a learning experience for all of us.
Well, if we ever get that grant that we applied for 8 months ago,
Mhm.
if it ever comes through, maybe we'll just go buy one giant one, so like the 20 by 60, and set that up. Then we only have to do it once, not 35 times.
The bad thing is those need to be staked in, those big ones.
Yeah, they do.
And
I don't see a problem with that.
No.
I jokingly
Right into the
sent-
middle of the new asphalt.
Yeah, I jokingly sent a text to the city administrator saying that we got a big tent and we're putting stakes in the ground. And he was like, I had a heart attack until I thought he wouldn't do that. But yeah, he's like, I almost had a heart attack.
We could use sandbags.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that bucket with the water in it, that worked perfect for
Did it?
the end one. Yeah.
Okay.
We only had the one spot that tent kept lifting up off the ground. And I'm like, I'm going to ruin that thing. It's a $250 tent.
So that was the big thing that I was pretty impressed. The whole town came together.
Yeah.
For people that don't know, we had applied for a grant. We were under the impression that we got it. And then Thursday they said, oh, we didn't get it. So that gave us 2 days to find tents. And we, amazingly, the whole town, lots of people in town said, hey, I got one, and I got two, I got three you can borrow.
Yep.
But then I felt like I was really under pressure. Like, so they gave me this tent, and if something happens to it, or
Right.
we give them the wrong tent back, or what, I mean, geez. So we're like marking stuff. I had a piece of tape around each one that I did with
I did
their name
too.
on it, so I could make sure there was the right one that got right back to the right person.
Yep.
And so that was cool. I was pretty
Yeah.
happy that the small town all jumped in and helped us out.
It worked out well.
The
It did.
2 tents I got were the 2 biggest tents.
Yep.
And one of them we didn't even set up because
Yeah.
it was
Right.
too big.
Yeah. So, well, it was like, it was Randy Treblehorns. It was
Yeah.
Bones had donated that one. I went to go pick it up. He's pulling out his barn, and he's like, well, I hope the mice didn't get into that. I'm like, and I was picturing myself putting the canvas up, and then just mice just jumping on me. And then,
Or one big sunroof where they had chewed a hole.
Yeah.
yeah. And then I went, and Emma Fowler had said that she had one we could use. So I went over there to go grab that one. And I'm like, hers is neatly presented, it's a nice box, and she's got it in the original box, and it's got instructions, everything's organized. And I'm like, yeah, I'm putting this one together first.
Yep.
Once I got that down, then I'll know how to put the other one on together. But thank God
You know,
we didn't need to use it.
That's another thing I think is worth talking about or bringing up is when we were setting up and taking down, friends came out of the woodwork. To
Oh,
help.
yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, there was 10 people out there helping us set up and tear down. And I'm
Right.
like, where the hell did all these people come
I
from?
know, right? That was amazing because
See it,
I assumed it was going to be us three,
Right.
all of
Yeah.
them, and
and your kids.
yeah, yeah.
Well, when we were looking for the tents, I put a message out on our Winthrop page, and the gentleman had contacted me, and he was like, I have a 20 by 60 that I can rent to you guys. And I was like, all right, let me see what we got here if we need it. And I said, how bad is it to set up? And he says, I have 6 guys, and it takes about 2.5 hours for them to set it up.
Oh my god!
I said, there's 3 old fat guys that are going to be doing this. We probably won't
start a week before.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be probably Tuesday by the time we get that thing set up. So I was like, oh yeah, and the cost was kind of a little bit out of
Right.
our
Yeah.
doing. So thank you, Bradley.
But I think in the end, now that it's over, I feel it was a success for our first year.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
And it's because of you guys that came down, all you vendors that we appreciate it. Because you
Yeah.
didn't come. It's not
I
like
brought
you're.
my own tent, by the way.
He
yes,
did.
yes, he brought his own
I
tent.
set it up myself and tore it down myself.
And it took him about a quarter of the time it took us to do
Right.
one.
But and you traveled how far?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, Chisago City. So that's a little over 2 hours.
My first question is why?
This guy right here, I haven't seen him in like 9 years.
Oh,
so
yeah.
okay.
We had to reconnect. It was
Cool.
a good excuse to come out,
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think you'd come back next year if you have nothing going on?
possibly.
Possibly. Okay.
Possibly. Yeah.
If it's during a cooler time of year.
Right?
Yeah. Can you guys order some cooler weather
Yeah.
next time?
That's everyone asked that. Can we have some clouds? I'll see what I can do.
I mean,
Right.
it does. It never helps when you're on black asphalt.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and-
Especially
and
new.
heat wave.
I mean,
Yeah,
even those
brand
tents. It was so hot, even those tents were sinking in. Did
Yeah.
you see that when you were taking some of
Yeah.
them up?
Yeah.
new.
There was a
My
couple
chair
of
was
them,
doing that.
couple of chunks of asphalt at the bottom of it, and I'm going looking around, going, anyone see that? And just shove that back in there.
Good
like
morning, Lily.
It's like a divot at the golf course.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just
putting the
cover
divot
it
back.
up.
And then next year, Gunners volunteered to have a waitress come out and take orders, so people can order food
Very
and
nice.
stuff like that. So
That's
I think
cool.
that'll be cool too.
Well,
Definitely.
I think too that I got to do a shout out for Gunners because when we were desperate for what to do about not having tents, I went in there. You talked to the warehouse.
Yep.
In town. They wanted $500. I went to go talk to Gunners, and I'm like, okay, so here's the situation. Jordan's like, you could have it in here in the back in the banquet room. We could move a pool table or whatever. And I go, really? And she's like, yeah. She goes, but we're having a class reunion here, and but I can divide the room in half, and you guys can have this half. And I'm like, actually, that might work. I said, how much do you want for that? She goes, nothing. I'm like, what?
Well, you would have had people in there ordering food and
Right.
cocktails.
Yeah.
and-
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking,
It's a
oh
smart
yeah,
move.
for some reason there's goats coming to the making sure she didn't want goats in there, and then we had Jared coming to play. We had buskers coming to
Yep.
play, and
Yep.
if they had a DJ,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
so but it all worked out. I did thank her when I stopped out there
Yep,
for dinner
so did I.
afterwards. So,
Did
but
the goats boycott the whole thing? 'Cause I never saw any
No, I
goats.
think she said because of the heat that
Yep.
they weren't bringing them out.
She
So,
was selling the goat
goat
soap and
milk
stuff
and
that she
soap.
sells there, but
yeah.
she didn't. Usually, she actually brings 3 or 4 goats.
Okay.
And then people can pet them or whatever and see the
Sure.
goats, and which really is a smart idea because that
Yeah.
draws attention and people
Yep.
come over to look
Especially
at
the
your product.
kids.
You know?
Yeah.
But she said it was too hot.
Yeah. When
And
I first contacted her, I didn't realize what the company was. I just sent out the texts and emails and messages, and Bobby had talked to her at another show
Yep.
somewhere, and I get the email, and I'm replying back and forth, and I said, all right, I just want to confirm with you. I think it was a week ago. I just want to confirm that, you're still coming. We have a tent and a booth ready for you. And she replied back and she says, oh, we can set up a booth too. Well, cool. I'll bring all the soaps and stuff and all the goat milk. And I was like, wait, what are we talking about here? And then I start looking back and I look up the company and I'm going, oh shit, we're going to have goats out here.
yeah, I was like, goats? All right, I'm not gonna ask questions.
Right.
We're just
No.
making this thing happen. I don't give a shit. So
I mean, if it all else fails, we'll just send them over to my rental property. Here you go.
Yeah,
I need
let 'em
a
eat.
good mowing.
well, this is the thing too. Is I mean, technology is supposed to make our lives easier, but I think while we were texting back and forth, hey, what about this? What about that? What do you guys think of this? I'm just like, you know what? What the fuck are you guys doing right now?
Let's all meet.
Meet at the
Yep.
studio in 5 minutes. And he's like, well, I got to put on pants. No, pants, no.
Pants are optional.
Whatever. I replied back, yeah, I got to put clothes on. I'll be over there in a minute.
But we got it done.
We did.
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
it happened.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Thank you.
Hopefully it worked out for you guys, all the vendors, because it was a lot of work putting it together. And I started looking back, and between emails, texts, messages, and Facebook messages and stuff like that, there was close to 150 people that I had emailed or messaged.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
And then I started thinking about it was plus all the stops I made. We were looking for people who did pinstriping and
Right.
airbrushing and stuff like that, and I was like, all those auto shops that I stopped at, all the body shops, and I was like, there's probably 10 of them I stopped at just
Right.
asking, do you guys have anyone that does this?
Yep.
Every one of them said no, but
Right. Yeah. That's a dying art for,
Yeah.
unfortunately, that pinstriping.
he used to do that.
Yep.
Not vehicles,
I
but
didn't pinstripe. I did airbrushing on
Yeah.
jackets, leather, t-shirts, that
Okay.
kind of thing. But
Yep.
after 25 years, I had kind of had enough.
Yeah.
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 My shoulder and my arm being in prone position.
I
For
suppose.
like 8 or 10 hours a day. I like.
Pumping in all those
None of
paint
that.
fumes and the clears and everything.
Yeah.
So-
I suppose.
So did you go to school for art or anything like that, or did it's just
high
something you
school.
just picked up?
I was supposed to go to school in Chicago.
Yeah.
At the Art Institute of Chicago, and then my funding fell through. I didn't have enough money to go, so I just ended up being self-taught.
Wow.
And, yeah, I just kind of picked stuff up along the way. I mean, I learned how to do the coin rings
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube.
Wow.
Watching many hours of different videos because no one video had the entire process
Right.
going start to finish all the way through. So I had to try to kind of piece some things together, and
Oh,
I
sure.
didn't have. I had to invest in a lot of tools and that kind of stuff. So
I
it was
bet.
a lot of trial and error, but
Nice.
it was good.
I did have somebody come up to me and say, I think what that guy over there is doing is against the law. And I said,
Okay, I'm going to clarify right now. I get this question every single
right.
time
And that's why I
get
brought it up because somebody asked me and I'm like, I'm guessing if it's against the law, he wouldn't be doing it. So
Yeah.
I'm sure there's.
Yeah. So the fine print says that if you're intending to defraud somebody, meaning if I turn this into a ring, this coin into a ring, and then I go into a store and I try to pass it off as money, that would be trying to defraud.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
As long as I'm saying no, this is no longer money, it's just jewelry now, then
That
I can
makes
sell
sense.
it for 10
Right.
times more.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
So
There
it's
you
worth
go.
a hell of a lot more as a ring than it is. Just
Right,
a coin,
yeah,
you know?
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
But,
if one of you guys finds that July 4th quarter, they sent out into circulation, was it 250,000?
I think something like that.
I think that
Very
Devlin was
limited
telling us
run,
about it.
yeah.
It's a limited run. It's a July 4th coin.
Really?
And originally they were going for like $40 a piece. Now they're up to around 400 a piece.
Holy cow.
Yeah, and it's just
So don't turn that into a ring.
I would.
Drill a hole
I
in
think
it.
I would.
Would
I
you?
think I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you buy it for a quarter,
Right.
it's-
Yeah.
yeah.
Then
and
yes.
a quarter. I mean,
I think Devlin said they're selling like if you went and bought like a roll of coins to see if there's one in there, there's people selling just rolls of coins for $17. So
17. Yeah.
yeah,
Quarters.
so 17. So you're getting $10 worth of quarters, and you're paying $17 for it just for the chance that there might be one
you
of those
serious?
coins. Yeah.
Why don't you just go to the bank? Buy it from
Yeah.
the bank.
I don't know.
Well, people aren't that smart sometimes.
Oh, okay.
And the person.
Well, if I just outsmarted some people, they are in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Huh. No, that's cool. I've never had the patience for one to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I say the same thing about body work. I grew up with guys doing cars. I can do all the stuff until you get to the fine sanding and the paint. I think you're born with that. Like it's something that
Mhm.
you can just do. I don't believe you can be taught that. You have to have a certain patience to
and
do it,
you
I think.
have to fine tune those skills.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's-
mean, you definitely have to. I mean, everything is by repetition, right?
Yeah.
Even something like this, you've done it so much that you're comfortable with it. But the same thing goes with art. If you just do something once or twice, and you're like, oh, I suck at this. I can't do this ever again.
Yeah.
Well, no, of course you're not going to do well. But
Right.
even if you don't have like super innate skills that you haven't honed, without that repetition, you're not going to get better. And
Yeah.
Right.
that's something that I like to encourage young people. When, like even my son, he and I we would paint with the spray cans. You know, when you do spray can art and make the
Mhm.
space scenes. and
That's
stuff
called
like that.
graffiti.
Okay.
All right.
Touche.
It was on
but-
buildings and trains, but
Yeah, whatever.
We did it a couple times, and he's like, "Oh, I'm no good at this." I said, "Dude, you just tried it once. Like you can't
Oh, yeah.
judge
Yeah.
yourself over
Yep.
one time and not succeeding." And by the way, he was actually really good. He succeeded, and it looked really cool. I'm like, "No, this looks really cool," but we're our own worst critics when it comes to art.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that,
Absolutely. Yep.
And we just sabotage ourselves. So
Yeah.
if anybody out there is looking to get into art and wants to do something, just repetition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I listen to one of our jam sessions, I'm like, "Yep, I'm done. I'm not playing ever again."
Hey, that impromptu jam session in the alley was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was
That,
fun.
that was a lot of fun.
I had fun. I had a blast. I thought that
Yeah,
I really wished I had my guitar with me so I could join in.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, could have pulled one of his off the
I-
wall.
Nah,
Told him.
I looked at it.
I offered.
It wasn't
It's-
in that great.
They're $10
Those-
guitars that are hanging on the
those
wall.
strings are pretty crusty.
Well, I know there's been plenty of nights back when I was drinking 24/7, and sometimes I'd end up in your spare bedroom
Yep.
where we'd just be up all night, and I'd have one of those $10 guitars, forcing sound out of it.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, those were fun. But again, the drunker you are, the better we sound.
Right.
right.
So-
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
But I've noticed when it comes to repetition, before I used to play guitar every day. That was my therapy. Well, I'd get through the day was just I'd just jam
Yep.
out some songs and then I'd be all right. I noticed then I stopped for a while and then I started doing the writing thing. And then I started picking up the guitar to play again, and it's just like, oh shit, I got some rust to knock off, and then it's back to
Yeah.
playing it again and again. So
What's interesting about that phenomenon is I started playing guitar, I don't know, 5-6 years ago as a way to kind of cope through my divorce.
oh sure,
And as I continued to play, sometimes I would not pick up the guitar for a week or at least a couple of days. And I'd pick it up and it was almost like it's like when you're working out in the gym and you're lifting, but you need a break in between there.
yeah.
What's
I would pick it
what's
up
this
and I would
Jim he's
sound-
talking about?
Yeah. Must be a
Yeah,
friend
that's
of his.
okay.
Jim.
We'll let that one go.
Okay.
What's this Jim you speak of? But it's like your muscles need a break, and then when I would go back and start playing chords, I would sound better on that day than any other day of the week.
Oh
Because it
yeah,
was almost like I had that break, and my fingers could
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
recoup.
Oh, that makes
But,
sense.
but it was an interesting phenomenon, and then having a beer or two didn't hurt.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That usually
Loosen up
helps.
and relax. Yeah.
I know when we miss a Thursday for something, the next time we do it, I really I missed it. Like I really miss doing it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and two, we have that week space in between there, and it's just like
yeah.
we get to Thursday, and I'm kind of like, do you really want to do this tonight, or should we just skip it? Every time I
Yeah,
feel
I
that
am.
way, and then
Yep.
we just do it anyway, and then it feels pretty natural. Well, like the night we were trying to figure out what to do with the tents.
Yep.
That was the night him and I were going to get together. We were going to hammer out a set
Yeah.
list for this coming Thursday's gig, and then
Is that this Thursday?
yeah.
Huh.
Wait,
Whoops.
for what? What are we doing?
So
Awesome.
and then the 10th thing came out. I'm like, we got to handle this first.
Yep.
So, but I don't know. Hopefully, we'll get together before this coming Thursday, and
That's not this Thursday. It's the 24th. It's next Thursday.
so not this Thursday. The Thursday.
Correct.
You guys
Oh,
have no
okay.
idea what you're
Holy
talking about.
crap! You scared me.
That's what I do.
Yeah, because it's the 24th. Yeah.
So
So this Thursday, there's actually an art show starting up in Wyoming, Minnesota, at the Hallberg Art Center, and I actually entered a piece and got in.
really,
And
Nice.
it's a juried exhibition, so
is that the Tiger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Blue Tiger.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome. If you would like, we're gonna do an impromptu concert on the top of his store.
Oh, really?
We're gonna do a rooftop concert. Yeah.
When is that?
Yeah.
They have
Yep.
no idea.
We have no idea. We've been talking about it for a year. But
Yeah.
so here's the thing. I hadn't played drums in 30 years, and he came over and was playing guitar around the campfire, and my wife was like, well, you should go get your cajon. And I'm like, I haven't, so I just went and got it, and we just played some songs, and it just kind of built up from there.
Yeah.
So now I bought a drum set again, and I'm just getting back to that. The other night I tuned it and did some stuff, and so it's kind of bringing that all back. So it's
Mhm.
it's going to be a little bit, but I would like to do it this September when it's nice and cool out and just
Yeah.
go up there and set up. So
And we're just plug in the amps, crank it. We're not going to tell anybody. The only people that are going to know that it's going to happen and when it's going to
Okay.
happen are the people in the band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, open invitation to you if you want to join
Yeah.
us.
All right. Yeah.
I put one out
Sounds like
to
fun.
Jared as well.
Yeah, if you guys missed it, Jared did a little busker set for us. I
Yep.
told him about 35 minutes, and he played for about 2.5
Yeah, he
hours.
did. And he had a blast.
Yep.
He was so happy.
Yeah, he enjoyed himself.
Yep. And then these guys all went out there and sat in the alley, and he grabbed his guitar, he grabbed his drum box, and you could hear him singing probably 7 blocks away. So it was pretty cool.
That Jared's got some pipes.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He was belting that out. I was like,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah.
Yep. And then sitting in the alley where it was,
Yep.
it was perfect. That sound followed through,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
just kept pulling, and it was
Yep.
like that.
And when we
sounded
were-
great.
When we were done, I looked at Brad. I said, "We got to do this. Like
Yeah.
sit in the alley and play because
Yeah.
the acoustically it sounded amazing."
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
he the look on Jared's face where he goes, you do Elvis?" And I go, "Ah." So I did up and I started doing that the one I always do, the Such a Night or whatever.
Yep, such a night.
And he's just like, he's like, holy shit. He accused me of having soul. I'm like, this is just a fluke. I'm not even drunk. So
I think he accused you of being white.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
It was funny because he was like, "No offense, but," like he was gonna say it anyway. He was like, "I don't know if I'm gonna offend him, but I'm saying this."
Yeah. Anytime someone says, "Hey, no offense, but,"
Yep.
it's like you're gonna offend me.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. I'm trying to, but I'm not going to say I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us can get very offended by anything, really.
No.
No, it's been a while since I've been
I-
been offended.
Yeah, I hang out with these guys. It takes a whole lot to offend me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to offend Bobby, you just gotta badmouth Christmas.
Hey.
Right?
Whoa. That's hitting below the belt.
No, you just gotta not have your facts straight about your bands.
Yep,
Right.
that too.
Like Kiss.
That does it too.
Like that bar mitzvah van kiss.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Kiss
know
of the
that.
crickets.
You know that Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons are both Jewish.
We found that out. I
Yeah.
thought it was just Gene Simmons.
That's why I stopped listening to him. Meanwhile, I've just lost the entire Jewish community.
Right. Yeah.
The millions of Jewish people that listen to our show.
So, how many events do you do a year? Do you think?
Just a couple. I'm not at because I did airbrushing for so many years outside and
Yeah.
had to deal with the weather and the airbrushing I had to do is use a lot of power.
Oh,
I had a heat press and a compressor, and I would always blow circuits and stuff. So it was always
yeah.
an issue dealing with power,
right.
and I got really kind of tired of doing shows. So, and the older I get, I'm not getting any younger in those 50-pound pieces of equipment.
Right.
Do you
It's a
have
little
an
heavy.
Do you have an online shop?
I do sell some of the coin rings online.
Okay.
On Square.
Oh,
the
okay.
Square platform. Yeah.
So, how long have you been doing the coins?
About let's see, I started 2019, 2020, I think is.
Oh,
when I-
okay. So, you
and
haven't
I
been doing the
kinda-
coins all that long, really?
No.
Just okay.
No.
And did it start from the metal detecting? Did you do
Well,
that first and then
Yeah, so I
start?
started metal detecting probably about 10 or 12 years ago. And it really got me more into coins than I had been. But then I don't use the coins that I find metal detecting to make the rings because
Okay.
typically the environmental damage on the coins is so severe that it just kind
Oh,
of wrecked it. And
Yeah.
sometimes the silver, I did make one. A buddy of mine and I were out detecting and he found a $50 from like 1901,
Oh,
Wow.
and he had me turn it into a ring. But that thing took me like an hour and a half just to get it folded without breaking it. 'Cause
Oh.
it kept developing these hairline cracks. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this one? This is
Right.
really hard. And I think it's just because it sat in the ground for so
Yeah.
long. It did something to the metal. I don't
Wow.
know, but
I suppose.
it ended up turning out pretty nice.
Yeah.
Did
Yep.
I answer
No,
your
I wouldn't
question?
have the patience for it. No way. Oh,
But-
it's
but-
cracked. Screw it. Next one.
Yeah. To answer your question though, I don't do very many outdoor shows anymore.
Okay.
I'm trying to move things strictly online, but I don't have that savvy of the online marketplace and marketing and all that. And so
Well, you need a manager like
yeah,
Brad's
somebody
got
who can
here
sell
that-
my rings.
somebody can
there
sell
and
your
take
stuff,
my
yeah.
money and,
I can sell anything.
Yeah, I mean, really, kid, you've got. I mean, when we were talking about putting this together, you're like, oh yeah, I know this person, this person, this person.
Yep.
Which, on behalf of Bobby and myself, sorry we fell through for you last year.
Yeah, I had a dozen people sign up for when it was supposed to be.
Goodbye, Jessica. Have a good day at work. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
We're like,
Well-
yeah, we should do this. We should do this. And then we forgot about it. And
Yeah.
then
And then we asked
he's
him-
like, so that's next weekend. I got people coming. We're like, the hell are you talking about? What do you,
You
what do you
gave
mean?
me a date. I put it in my calendar. And
he's
I'm
like,
on
you
it.
flaky sons of bitches. I'm never doing this with you guys again.
I was so surprised that you agreed to do it again.
Right? Yeah.
I thought for sure you were like, and actually after we found out we didn't get the grant, I looked at him like, he's never going to talk to us again. We're done being, that's it.
Yeah.
well, the funny thing about Joe and I, we met over 30 years ago at
Yep.
a tattoo convention. I was airbrushing.
Oh,
Because we were just talking about this yesterday. Was it yesterday? we were
Last
talking
night,
about?
yeah.
Yeah, last night. And how long we've known each other. And it's been like 30 years.
Wow.
It's pretty
Um,
close, yeah.
But he would come and show up at the events where I was at, like the E8 rally.
Yep.
And he would just jump in and help me. He didn't care. He's like, I don't need any money. I'd give
Yeah.
him some anyway. But
Right,
he
yeah.
didn't need it. He didn't want it. He just had
Well,
fun
and
hanging
it-
out. And
Kind
he
of
was-
started out that way. I was like, I'll help you. I think his wife at the time, she had something going on, and he was like, what am I going to do? I can't do both. I got there, I showed up, and said, I'll help you out. You just got to tell me how much the stuff is and,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, what you need me to do. And then by the time, I think the last couple of shows that we did for eBay, I had the whole routine down. I'd have a stack of shirts this high, sitting there waiting to be airbrushed, jackets, all different types of clothes and banners and stuff. I'd have it all piled up with the tags written on. And at that point, I should ask him how much I was charging for this, but screw it. We just write it down, and he'd just keep going. And he was like, "What does this mean? I don't know. Just paint it." Okay.
Well, I will say this though about you is that's the kind of person you are.
I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean you have no idea what you're getting into. You're just like, just point me in
Yeah.
a direction. I'll do what I
Well,
can.
and it's usually people that are creative like that
Right.
I draw towards because I love that type of stuff. And it's like, oh hell yeah, I'll be happy to help you out just because I like what you're
Yeah.
doing. You know.
Yeah.
Lily said you were a nice guy too, because she's like, that's the most I've ever talked to Pimo.
Willie?
Lily, my daughter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said Willie. I
Oh.
was like, Willie. Who the
Yeah,
hell
I
is
remember
Willie?
talking to Willie. Yeah. No, my daughter. She's like, I've never talked to him that much as I did yesterday, and I said, well,
And she's pretty quiet too.
She's
Usually,
very
if I
quiet,
walk
yeah.
into a
What?
store or something, she's like, "Hey, hi, how are you?"
yep.
I didn't get the Brad as nice and the talkative Lily
That's
when I
'cause-
first met her.
That's because you're having an affair with her dad.
Well, you would think she would want to get on my good side.
Lily doesn't have a good side.
Yeah, she does.
Not that you can just get on. You can't just get on her good side. There's a process with Lily.
I went through the process.
You went through the process. You made it. She used to work at the grocery store, and she's like, "Yeah, your boyfriend came in." I'm like, "What? What does that mean?"
Wasn't it Friday when she came into your store?
Yes, she came into where I work and says something about, your husband right in front of all my employees, And so with Lillian, when she talk, it's matter of fact. You can't tell if she's joking or not, or it's just matter of fact. And they all looked at me, and the one guy goes, "I knew it," and I'm like, "What? What do you mean you knew it?" Yeah.
busted. Busted by the daughter.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. That kind of follows me around because I remember one night you and I were just sitting there singing. I was playing guitar. It was an after bar party at my house.
Yep.
And we were just sitting there singing. We were getting really getting into a song, and then Rennie goes, "Oh, why don't you two just kiss already?" I'm like, what are you talking?
I remember that.
Yeah, I don't even remember what song that was.
Did you?
And- no. But speaking
Don't
of
you
that,
worry about what happened.
if you get into when like especially after parties and stuff like that with him playing guitar and singing, and you're singing along with the song and you're getting into it, and he'll stop right in the middle of the song, take a drink, beer, whatever the drink is or whatever, coffee, and he'll just stop, and then let's do this one. What? God damn it! Get halfway through the song and he's like, "Hey, I've had enough of that one."
Yeah, I'd get everybody
Son of a
involved.
bitch.
People would start singing and be like, "Okay, what else we doing?" Nope.
I completely forgot what song we were just playing, but all right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Jared, when he first met me, he goes, "You look really familiar," and I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "Were you ever up in Mille Lacs with Pimo?" And I'm like, "So you're asking me about a time period when I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was usually waking
like-
up in the morning,
It's all a
checking
little
my
shady.
fender."
It could have been.
Yeah, it could have
It's
happened.
possible.
We've been on drunk road trips before. You've kidnapped me before.
Couple
on.
of times.
Yeah, come on, we're going. Where? Doesn't matter. Get in the fucking car.
The one time I showed up at his house, knocking on the door, no answer. I just walked in. Brad! He comes out of the bathroom and he's in his sweats. I'm like, put some fucking clothes on. We're going drinking.
I had absolutely no boundaries back then. Just anybody to just walk into my house. Poor Grant walked in when I was
just gonna say
naked. I
that.
was just coming out of the shower, and he was gonna do a Halloween prank on me. Had a live chainsaw, and I'm sitting there. I'm walking out. I had my clean clothes were in my laundry basket on my dining room table, my kitchen table. I came out of the shower to go grab them. All of a sudden, I heard this. I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And then the door opens. "Happy Halloween, bro!" Bye, Brad. So live running chainsaw wasn't as scary as
Naked Brad.
naked brown little tiny cocktail weenie Brad.
What was that card? 1 inch to live? On that business card of the other author?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
1 inch,
Yep.
something like that. Yeah.
Something. Yeah. What was it? I can't remember,
I don't remember
now. It was something like
Something
that.
like
1
that,
inch
yeah.
to live.
And the first thing Bobby says is, "That's a porn."
And he goes, "It is." He's very religious. That's why I did that to him. That he's
Oh, is he?
I guess
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
realize that.
Oh, whoops. Because
no, and so okay. Whoops. I don't even want to know what you said to him, but he's one of them that he believes what he believes. Like he believes in his faith. He believes in God. He will not push it on anybody. He's never judged anybody by it, but he believes it, and he lives by it, which is great. But
Great
he will
for him.
not. He has never ever pushed it on anybody that I've seen. And
Oh,
it's,
yeah. Well, I was gonna say he never said nothing
Nope,
to me.
nope,
you know?
and he-
I never got that vibe from
The
him
whole
either.
time I was sitting there, he just kept telling me jokes. It was like,
right.
Yeah.
I kind of like this guy.
Yeah, I was just kind of sitting there talking to him like, "Fuckity shit, fuck motherfuckers, blah blah blah." You know,
And it won't phase him. He's
Yeah.
just fine with it.
hail Satan.
Yeah.
I spent the day walking around with an anarchy symbol on my cheek.
Right. I'm like, ask questions. Have you ever tasted the unbaptized baby fat of an unborn child? I couldn't
Yeah.
figure out why he was like looking
And
at me.
that's the thing with Steve. He very non-judgmental about people. He just goes about his thing. He does his thing, and that's it. And
So his
That's cool.
his spiel was, "Oh, you want to read a great book?" You know, because we were kind of
Yep.
riffing off each other. He goes, "It's about me getting shot," and he goes, "I still have the bullets close to my heart." And I go, "Actually," and my keychain's got like a what was that 30
Probably a 50, 30, or 50
Yeah.
cal on it.
bullet, and I go, "It's actually this bullet."
So did you get a chance to talk to him at all? He was
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he came by my booth.
Oh,
and
okay,
cool.
He told me the story
Yeah.
briefly, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, "What?
Yeah.
Yep.
You still got it in you?"
But was it Karen, the cop?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yep.
was
Yeah,
that
it's
Karen?
Yep.
That was
That's
Karen.
not that Karen.
Oh,
It's a different Karen, right?
Okay.
I did the same thing. I was talking to her last night, and she goes, Karen, but not that Karen. I started laughing. I was like, oh, all right. So we got another Karen in town.
Right. Yeah. So, because I heard somebody call her Karen, and I'm like, that's not Karen.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she doesn't know me really yet, and so he said that she goes, "Is it still there?" I said, "Well, his heart's not, but the bullet is." And she kind of looked at me like, "That's not what I meant." I'm like, it's supposed to be a joke. I'm sorry. Don't arrest me and whatever.
Yep.
Kathy goes, "Wow, okay, guys, talk going wild."
Pretty much.
This is how our podcasts go.
Yeah.
We could have a plan. We could have it written down. It won't happen.
Nope.
We go off.
We just go on tangents.
Yep. Tangents all
left
the time.
turn.
I was just going to make a comment about that. We normally don't. We'll pick a topic. Normally, don't even hit it.
Yep.
But our topic today was actually the Makers Fair. And
It was,
I think
yeah.
we did that pretty well.
Yep.
Oh, you guys scored.
Yeah, dear.
Yeah. This could be the first time.
Dear diary.
Today was a success. Really?
I mean, to us, it was a success. For most people, it's Sunday.
Yeah.
But to us, it was a big
Right.
deal.
Our listeners are going, I have no idea what they talked about.
So
I'm completely lost.
So-
Everybody's going,
There was a tractor and a booth set up. I don't know.
Kiss was driving a tractor.
Yeah.
something about John Deere and anyway. So my suggestion for next year's
Yes.
Makers Mark, let's not do it during the Farm City Fun Fest, and let's just do it in
Do it
maybe mid to
either
late August.
early spring or late spring or late summer, like fall. So we're instead of sweating to death and dying of heat
Right.
exhaustion, we're
Right.
it's cold out here. You should put a
However,
jacket
some
on.
Septembers get really freaking hot at the end of the month.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Right. They do. And maybe do we want to talk to the people putting on the Conklin Hill Fall Festival? That's September 19th.
I forgot about that.
If we piggybacked up, but they have their own vendors, so we'd have to see if they're,
Yeah.
if they're
Well-
cool with that. But
And that's kind of the thing that maybe we should discuss off air or whatever.
Why? Why? We don't ever do that.
Well,
Nobody's
that's true.
listening.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
really-
I'm
what's really a challenge is there are so many events happening everywhere.
Yep.
On every weekend. And it's
Yeah.
like I've been to events where they're like, "Oh, unfortunately we booked this at the same time as this big show downtown and nobody's here because of that." I'm like, "Well, yes and no. You don't know."
right.
right.
But if there's a huge art fair or something going on in downtown Minneapolis, yeah, you're not likely going to get a whole lot of
Yeah.
traffic,
Right.
that would normally come to something, a smaller one.
Yep.
So, but you just got to pick a date and go with it. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Yeah. And
I
I,
think it-
I don't
think it
know if
worked
we
out.
could have this event on its own. Do you think?
I don't think we could.
I think
mean,
it's
we
gotta-
had a decent turnout, but a
Not
lot
with
of
that
those
attitude.
people- What's wrong with my attitude? I think with the people that came from the Farm City Fun Fest
Right.
and then going in between to watch the band play, I think that possibly helped us a little bit.
Yeah.
We do need more advertising, though.
Absolutely, yep.
Because even when they were talking about the stuff that went down on the park, they didn't have a lot of traffic going down there.
Right.
And normally there's a ton of people that come
Yeah,
out for that. So it's
And there was only 7 vendors there
yeah.
in the park, and actually they had only had like 12 that signed up,
Oh, really?
and only 7 showed up.
Okay.
So, but there's things you can't control,
Yeah.
like the rain and the heat.
Yep.
It's and everybody's like, well, maybe next year it'll be 75 degrees and raining. It could be.
Yep,
I-
it
who
could
Well,
knows?
yeah, I mean, maybe one way or the other. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 50-50. You could die in a
Yep.
bathtub, whatever. But
Okay, Elvis, settle
you
down.
mean when you drop your hair dryer in there?
Yeah.
Drying your hair in the bathtub.
or your
I
toaster.
thought it was the toaster.
Yeah, the toaster's.
Why is your toaster in the bathroom? Don't you worry about what I
None of your
do.
business.
Right?
Yeah, I just like
Haven't you ever
I
ever
like
heard of
toast
shower
when I'm
toast?
bathing.
Yep.
yeah, shower toast.
I keep the microwave in there too.
Yeah.
Right.
Ah, happy thoughts.
Well, thank you so much for not only joining us today, but
Yeah.
for coming and being a vendor at our event. It was very appreciated, and
Very great to meet you as well.
Well, you guys
So-
as well. I had
Yes.
a really good time. It was really great to connect with this guy again, and
yeah.
now I know where he is. Now I can
Yep.
harass him anytime I
Yep.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to stay
He's-
connected. We'll let you know without letting anybody else know when we're gonna
Yeah.
do
Right.
this
Yeah, do
rooftop
that.
thing.
Yeah.
So
that sounds like a lot of fun.
He's a good guy. You should see what he does for $20. It's kind of
Hmm.
fun.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
we'll have to talk off air on
$20, shit, he does that same stuff for free for me.
that.
You've known each other longer.
Sometimes I use two hands.
Yeah,
I got weird.
not on me. All right. That being said,
It's a way to end the show.
Yes, it is.
have a great rest of your week, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
It's
Cheers.
very good to get back together with you guys again and chit chat. So
Yes.
Definitely.
And now stuff will start slowing down now, so
yeah,
we shouldn't be missing so many. But
yeah. Thank you, boys, for all the work you put in.
Mhm.
Thank you. Yeah.
So
Oh.
I didn't do anything but almost die. So
Yeah.
Well,
Me too.
But they all got to see you run. That was
Yeah.
Yes.
right.
That
That's
was
the
a
highlight
big
of the
deal.
weekend.
I didn't even. I'm like going. Wait, is this me? I was thinking, is there a pit bull behind me or what's going on?
Like, I got to be honest. Like, it was kind of like a Baywatch scene.
Yeah,
Watching you run.
watching my man cans just going.
That's
So anybody, thank you everybody for joining us. I'm sorry you had to put up with us.
I'm not.
Have a good week.
We're gonna have a video of that me running with a.
What do we got coming up?
I don't have any idea. Oh,
Tuesday? Monday? Tomorrow?
Macabre Monday is going to be reading from Midnight Snacks again. I think it's called A Few Bumps with the Big G.
Okay.
Thursday, I thought we had a gig, so evidently not.
That's next. That's the next.
So Thursday, I don't know if we're getting together to jam on air or not. I know we're getting together
Sure.
to jam. We
We're gonna
have to
get
get
together
together.
to
We got to
jam,
get
yeah.
a set list going.
But we could do it on air. That's fine. People understand that
Yeah, maybe we could do it in the alley.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
There you go.
Yeah. So I just
We do have to figure out how to do it. Because we're gonna do
we don't need to figure out how to do it.
easy. You're saying things again. Because at the Orange Spectacular, we're gonna try to do it live.
Oh shit! Yeah,
So we can maybe try that next week in the alley. In Busker's Alley.
yeah. That's the new name for that alley.
It
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I was thinking about that with the mural.
Mhm.
I want the water tower,
Yep.
but I think on the side, right closest to the end, I want a street sign that says Busker's Alley.
Busker's Alley.
Yeah, part of that. So
Taking notes.
Take notes. He was one of the people I contacted
Yeah.
for that.
you want to do it?
I'm up for that.
Really?
Awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right.
I'll have to borrow the man lift from either Rabbit or Opie.
Yep.
So we can get him up there.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be sweet.
If your
Yep.
funding comes through.
Yeah.
Right.
So, from what I
Yeah.
understand, the grant for the paint is done because the city did that.
Okay.
So there's 1,000 gallons of paint that we can get.
Yeah, it's a lot of paint.
Yeah,
you
it's a
have
lot
to,
of
you have to get like a certain amount.
right, and it has to be
Okay.
from. Is it Fairfax? The place
I don't
they have,
remember.
you have to like say a place to get it from
Yeah.
because they give the grant directly to them.
I
So
didn't see the
um,
actual paperwork for it, so I'm not
right,
sure where
I
it was
I
at.
can't remember. I think it was the Fairfax Lumberyard or something. But yeah, so that's supposedly a done deal. So then it's just a matter of drawing up what we and do you care? I had thought about so you said you're interested, so you're already the one that's doing it. So
Okay.
do you care?
Ding
I'll
dong.
pencil that in.
If you do you
Hired.
care if we put this out there and let people come up with a design and do like a contest so people see what the people want up there,
Yeah.
or would you rather just you do it?
Well, I think a combination of both. I think
Okay,
get a
Yeah.
bunch of ideas from other people, and then I can kind of put them together.
wonderful.
Put something together. and see
Oh,
how
I'm
that-
excited.
Oh boy.
So
You lit a fire. You
Right.
have no
so
idea.
Thursday
how much-
we're playing there. Can you have it
Awesome.
done by then?
Here we go again.
I can have it done by Tuesday.
Tuesday, sweet.
So when I became friends with this guy, had no idea that when he calls me, he goes, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" Tell him you're busy.
Right. Yeah.
Washing my hair. I'm having surgery. Sometimes that doesn't work. Well, when you're done with surgery, I got
So-
this great idea.
So that's the key. So some other friends were going to give me a shirt that says, "Hey, I got an idea." 'Cause
Oh,
that's like I don't know why, but apparently I say that a lot.
Huh.
I never noticed, but apparently I do.
Wait,
And
wait, other friends of yours? You
Yeah. It's kind of thinking the same thing.
that was a long time ago.
okay? All right, yeah, we'll let that go there.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
So, hey, you know what?
What?
I get on the city council. I'll just anything we want to do. I'll be like, hell yeah, I got you
There you
guys.
Sweet.
Boom.
Yep.
Done deal.
Yeah. I hope they don't use this broadcast against me.
They will.
So-
Really?
It's funny because you still don't know if I actually told people you were running.
Yeah.
Well, there was several people that walked up to me yesterday and asked, "So Brad's running for city council?" I'm like, I don't know.
What?
Is he? I have no idea, but cool. All right.
It might have got brought up at the last city council meeting.
Yeah. My hair's gonna go white by September.
So last year, I said I should run because something happened that made me mad, and I'm like, we can fix this, right? I should run. And then this jackass is on.
Well, my suggestion was to just burn the fucking place to the ground.
So this jackass is on live, and he goes, "So Bobby's running for city council, and he's saying all this stuff." I'm like, "Oh, I am. I guess I am.
You are now.
I am now." So I just pay back the bitch, and I maybe mentioned it at the city council meeting that Brad was going to run. So
Beth just said I had people ask me too.
There we go.
if Beth was running,
No,
or if you were running,
if I was running.
He's not running, but he is.
That's awesome.
Maybe that was a metaphor when I was running to Gunners.
yeah, he was running. Yeah.
Hey, is Brad running? Yeah, look at him go.
See that shit?
Jesus.
He was running.
Look at him, man, titties bouncing around. All right, you guys, we gotta wrap this up. So, thank you again, Larry, for coming
Very
out.
fast, yeah.
You thought this
So-
was going to be a serious podcast,
Right?
No,
Sucker.
we warned him. We warned him.
No,
So-
it's great to be here. Thanks a lot, so much for the
Yeah,
invite and
absolutely.
for
Love having you.
including me in on the live podcast.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank
My
you for
first
joining
one.
us.
Well, look forward to seeing you doing some of our other bright ideas that we
Right.
pop up in
Yep,
our heads.
another check mark where I can put somebody's name down.
Yep.
Oh, I got an idea. It'll fit this guy. Yep.
Yeah. So, just to throw this out there quick before we say goodbye, which this will be another half hour, but we're planning on doing once a month. We want to do a coffee go live from a coffee shop in Minnesota.
Oh, cool.
So, like a favorite little mom and pop, not like a Starbucks or a
No.
Caribou, just
No,
a mom and
no.
pop
Be
one.
mom and pop places.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's one up in Lindstrom. You guys want to drive 2 hours?
Very nice.
Yeah, we
We
I think
do. That's the point.
We were
One of the-
talking road trip to wherever.
Yep. One of the first ones we talked about is I have a favorite place in Northfield. It's called Goodbye Blue Monday. It's like, I'll call them. I'll set it up. We can be there. Just
Nice.
make a weekend out of it.
You need to follow it up with, and you motherfuckers better not just let this go. I am setting this up. We are going to
Wow.
do it.
If I set it up, I'm calling you Friday afternoon and going, hey, what time we leaving?
Yeah. You just need to kidnap us
Yep.
Yep.
and have
Pull
your,
up. We're going.
your Pope smoke coming out of your
Bobby's.
vents.
Yep, right. No, we'll take Bobby's. He's the sober cab. So
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
There you go.
I like that idea. More than likely, I'll be on call.
right.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you're driving from Northfield to your call.
Yeah. Hey, just meet me at the incident. I won't make it to the barn.
Right.
All right, you guys have a great week. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yes. Thank you, everybody.
And we will see you again. Hopefully, we'll have another one of these next Sunday.
That's the plan.
I gave up making plans. Man. Flying by the seat of your pants. Oh, yeah. Kevin likes this punch.